Bon, pour ceux qui me connaissent pas, j'ai basculé sur Touquet, les gars. Ouais, je sais. J'ai basculé sur Touquet en fait. Et genre, c'est trop bien, frère. La vie, je suis le basket depuis 1 an, frère. Je suis devenu accro. Et la vie de ma mère, c'est trop bien. Du coup, bah, j'ai même eu le de Touquet 24, donc j'ai joué l'année dernière. Celui-ci, je le trouve bien réussi en vrai. Donc FIFA, les gars, bah, j'ai fait un petit tour, mais gros, ça me dégoûte. Bon, les gars, ouais, si je joue mal, c'est normal parce que, genre, voilà quoi, j'ai un peu la flemme. Et genre, je me suis fait un petit live pour. Voici mon petit perso, on peut pas le voir bien là, mais je lui ai fait la petite coupe avec les locks, les gars, pas mal, non? Et je suis aux Spurs, du coup, pour ceux qui savent pas, les San Antonio Spurs, c'est une bonne franchise. Actuellement, non, parce qu'ils ont un peu dégringolé. Mais avec nous, il y a. Mince. Il y a cet homme. Non, cet homme, Victor Wembanyama, les gars. Et ouais. Désolé, je suis malade. Bon. Qu'est-ce que je dois dire d'autre? Ouais, non, allez, sans plus tarder.
This is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. And for the Spurs, you'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Jordan is out there with Paul, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Just 5 on the clock. Jordan, that's for 2. And he hits the jump shot. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Jordan. Halliburton outside.
Bon les gars, je suis en semi-pro, donc bon après, le niveau sur Touquet et sur FIFA n'est pas du tout le même. Genre par exemple, niveau pro sur Touquet, ça vaut un champion, je pense.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. And the by Sohan.
Wow, Sohan just erupts off the floor for the dunk. A reminder of how athletic he is.
Now, here's Siakam. Real disappointing game for him, and then lost to San Antonio. No good. Shot missing. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler. I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Jordan's got 5.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now, here's Halliburton. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. And it's Mathurin missing.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
Jordan with it. Nembhard covering. No good from Jordan.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Barnes against Mathurin. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Second chance effort. Turner trying to free himself up, and it's Mathurin missing.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Jordan looking it over. Nemhard grabs the board. Pacers trail by 7. Makes it off the glass.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Jordan can't get that one to fall. Pacers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. It's Nemhard on the wing. No good that time. For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to the Spurs. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for Tyrese Haliburton?
And you can see how much he's improved as a distributor over the past few years. He takes a lot of pride in his passing. Keeping his teammates involved and being a creator out there is really important.
Pacers trail by 7. Nemhard with it. And a wide open look for Haliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Haliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Haliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Here's Sohan, and good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points. Sohan's got his second basket. The pass to Turner. Pass to Nemhard. Indiana moving it around. Mathurin against Barnes. Mathurin, good.
And using that body to his advantage. Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of...
Oh, il sort moins avec le wing. Ok, d'accord.
Here's Jordan. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Jordan is out there with Castle. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. 4 on the clock. Here's Siakam. A rebound by the Spurs. They host the Clippers after this game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Here's Jordan. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10. Last game for the Spurs. They pick up the W against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. Here's Nemhard. We saw him with 10 points last game. It's up a 3. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Nemhard's got 7.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Tries from 16. Jordan can't get that one to fall. Pacers trail by 19. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Pacers was terrific. He ended up with 43 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? We'll all find out together. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Offense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And they're also doing everything they can to make things difficult for the opposition, coming away with steals and playing some really strong defense.
Shot clock at 5. Mathurin for 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Jordan outside. Shoots. And it's good off the back rim and in. Jordan's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And Walker kicks to Turner. Siakam outside. Looking to end the run. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Sohan missing. Now Mathurin. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Spurs making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Then for the Pacers. Jackson, he's checked in for Siakam. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Walker. Halliburton subbed in for Andrew Nemhard. Now here's Nesmith. Covered by Barnes. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clearly a foul.
He's made 2 of 3 from the strike tip.
So it's the San Antonio Spurs.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Spurs 66. The Pacers 35.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Vassell.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And so in the game for the Pacers, the perimeter pairing with Nemhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Turner against Jordan. 2 points. That one goes. Jordan's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Spurs. The Pacers have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Nemhard with it. He's against Jordan.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Barnes kicks to Jordan. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Jordan's got 23.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shot clock at 6. Mathurin for 3. Rebound, San Antonio.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Outside, Jordan. Shoots over Nembhard. No good from Jordan. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Zohan, the pass to Jordan. And the Spurs scoring again.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Here's Halliburton. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Halliburton against Paul. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Castle's checked in for the Spurs. And a change for the Pacers. Walker's checked in. Turner passes to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Here's Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Benedict Mathurin. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And stolen by Wembanyama. And here's the break. And here we go. Castle misses. And for the Pacers, they're shooting terribly up to this point. Just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Here's Mathurin. And Siakam throws it down.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Jordan kicks to Barnes. And the 3 off target. Outside Mathurin. Fader on the way. The shot by Turner no good.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. No good from Jordan. Nembhard with it. 9 points in the game so far. Walker in the corner. 5 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Substitution on the court.
Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But, you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Trey Jones out there with Jordan. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Branham in at the 3 spot. Halliburton against Jones. Jordan inside. The shot from the low post is good. Jordan's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers take on 2 more.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And here's Jordan outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And a wide open look for Siakam. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. San Antonio making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Indiana also making some changes. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's Jackson in for Andrew Nembhard. Jackson down low. Jordan on him. 6 to shoot. Here's Siakam. Good D by Barnes.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Jones gutting it out in close.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Halliburton passes to Shepard. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Here's Jackson. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Trey Jones. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Walker comes in for Jackson. Here's Shepard. He blocks it again.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And here's Halliburton. Inside, here's Shepard. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist.
Assist goes to
Halliburton's assists in the game. Now here's Paul. Jordan up top. They grab their own miss. And the rejection by Jackson. Walker in the corner. Pass to Siakam.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Halliburton outside with the drive. Outside Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Walker. Rebounded by the Spurs. Barnes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Wembanyama passes to Jordan. Over Shepard. Jordan's shot is off.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
On a given night, one or two guys might have the off night from the line, but today the team did a much better job with their free throws.
They didn't lose focus, and it made a difference.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jordan.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
The first one falls. Indiana making some changes. Neesmith, he's checked in for Siakam. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Shepard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And both free throws good for Jordan. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. The dish to Walker. 46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Back to McConnell. Over Paul. A new 14 for Indiana. Jackson misses.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Bassey. Banked in off the glass.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Can they get it? And it's Walker laying it in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Paul dishes to Jordan. Shoots over Nembhard. Can't get it to fall. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the
NBA,
I dropped the top on the 6th Street, fly in my eyes, see the envy me, passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy, yeah, too clean, yeah, my zone, yeah, 2-3, yeah, got shooters that hit from deep, bust like Giannis, yeah, too mean, bright lights like we at the garden, on P, when you started, whole team walk in me the party, if I can't make the play, I'ma lob it, if you jump, that's right on your head, had to put him to sleep, go to bed, I'm a star, drop 50 and left, from the logo like I'm Steph, put it up, knock him down every time, going hard like my life on the line, catch me on the course, I would've down, never losing, I put it on mine, how to get on, I've been laying low, it get real when it comes to the playoffs, you can fight with me, know it's a KO, and they hating, they know I'ma take off, I dropped the top on the 6th Street, fly in my eyes, see the envy me, passing it off like CP3, shawty, she calling me MVP, I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before, they call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score, yeah, too icy, yeah, too clean, yeah, my zone, yeah, 2-3, yeah, got shooters that hit from deep, bust like Giannis, yeah, too mean.
Maybe not first, you're in last. Champions don't come in second. I shoot my shot like I'm 7. Shout out Klay Thompson, my brethren. Took around the whole universe. You know the base what I'm reppin'. Come home and sell out the Oracle. They scream my name when I step in. Courtside next to 40. Me and him kinda like Ricky and Morty. Two of the biggest you can afford me. Being this rich is a blessing. Players think you getting swept. Not going 7. I'll be a warrior for life, but we still got love for Kevin. Yeah. Work smarter, don't work harder. I took a break, need a recharge. Don't fly commercial, I need shark. Need a Zendaya like Peter Parker. Yeah. This not, but I make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy. This not. We make it look easy. Told him let's run it. I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy. I dropped the top on the 6th Street. Fly in my eyes, see the envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time and something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama. Really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, to me.
Are you ready? Putain, et voilà, vous voyez. Il a 40. Je suis qu'à 41 minutes.
I'm doing it, they said that I couldn't. I wanna go on a vacation, I book it. I'm trying to get straight to the point and they crooked. They gave me the lane to the top and I took it. I'm going to the top. Yeah, I'm going to the top. Yeah, be focused on them, but you barely got money, but you let her spend it. I'm already lit, but this just the beginning. I promise my mama I'm gonna be the biggest. I'm going to the top. Yeah, I'm going to the top.
On va aller à l'entraînement.
Hey, man.
Hey. Hey, man. En plus, je crois que c'est bientôt le Star Game. Ouf. Oh, il y a que match encore. Et oh, Star Game. Ouais, il reste 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 touchdowns dans le Star. Ah, et l'exercice du coach. J'espère que c'est pas l'équipe de 3 là. S'il vous plaît. S'il te plaît, coach. Oh, je suis en attaque. Yes. Oh, il m'a construit. Ok, il va jouer ça. Je concentre les deux. Et je fais 2. Oh, elle est magnifique cette passe. Magnifique. Too easy for Harry sometimes. Et là je suis en défense. Ah non oui ça c'est bien. Je shoot. Je capte le... Enfin, parce que moi ça... Ça y est.
One more.
Mais shoot. Mais shoot. Oui, attendez.
Nah, we're good. Let's ball.
Ouais. Mais non. Allez, prends-le.
Let's go.
Nice work, fellas. Try to stay a while and get some additional reps in.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Ouais, je commence à connaître.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
We've been ready. We're waiting your team.
Yes.
Now we're rolling.
Oh, pas de chance. Oh, yeah.
I see you want to work on finishing at the hoop. Let's get started.
Oui, c'est bon.
Man, I can't even watch this.
C'est bizarre. Oui, je crois qu'il m'a pas compté. Oh. Bon, on va arrêter ce petit live. En tout cas, j'espère que vous avez kiffé.